Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shane Gerhard, and I'm so glad you're here. This is Wisdom Seed Wednesdays, where every bit of wisdom is like a seed planted in your life. Today, we're getting into Proverbs chapter 1, verse 11, which is a continuation of last week's, which was, "My son, if sinners entice you, don't be persuaded." Now, we dove really deeply into who and what and how to get out of being deceived from that scripture. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to go back and check that out. I'll link it right above. But that leads us into today's verse, which is, "If they say, 'Come with us, let's set an ambush and kill someone. Let's attack some innocent person just for fun.'" So let's go back to the beginning there. If they say, who? The sinners. Just last week, we dove into who sinners are, how they think, what they think, why they think the way they do. But this here is going to expand on the situation. So when we look at it and says, "Come with us, let's set an ambush and kill someone," this verse is so easily looked over because how often are you gonna kill someone? The odds of that are incredibly low. So most people read this and like, oh, that doesn't relate to me. I'm not gonna kill someone. There's no way I'm gonna do that. But what if I brought this a little bit closer to home for you? What if instead of it saying kill someone, it said cancel someone? Let's set an ambush and let's cancel someone. Let's go after someone's livelihood. Let's go after the way they live, their job, their career, their family, whatever it may be, and make sure they can't succeed in anything they do. How often does that continuously happen nowadays? I see it on TikTok all the time. Someone does something wrong and a huge community goes around and finds them, make sure they get arrested, fired from their job, losing money, sending threats, whatever it may be. That's the culture that we live in. And so now it's saying, if they, who's they? It could be anyone on social media. It could be the media itself giving you a narrative that they want you to understand. How many times have you maybe jumped the gun against someone that the media portrayed to you only to find that there was information you weren't aware of? And now that person has suffered under the weight of persecution from all of us. And then it goes into follow. Let's attack some innocent person just for fun. So many people that we are upset with because someone told us to be, or someone shared a piece of information about them online. It angers us to this place where we want to just destroy them for our last so that we feel good. If we shifted that to say, let's attack some innocent person so that we feel good, or let's attack someone that we think is guilty just so we feel good, that we accomplish something. As a Christian, as a follower of Jesus, you are not called to go and follow cancel culture. You're not called to attack someone, to lay traps for someone. You're meant to love and care for people. It says that you need to bless your enemies, not cancel them. If someone moves you to the point of anger, it could even be righteous anger. You're called to bless them, to pray for them. You know, there's a pastor named Bill Johnson, and he carries around, I think, a notebook or a binder of all of his enemies. And each day or each week, he goes in and he prays for every single one of them. Now, that is a standard of living that I can get behind. Do you really think if Jesus saw someone on social media and it showed something that they did wrong, that he would go with the crowd and shame that person to fight to make sure that they can't live a life that they are meant to live? I mean, we have a perfect example of when the crowd was gonna stone a woman for being caught in adultery. What did he do? He went up to them. He stood his ground in front of the cancel culture and said, "You who have not sinned, you can throw the first stone." And not a single person threw a stone. Now he went to that person. Did he say, "Hey, it's okay, keep on living your life"? No, he said, "Go and sin no more." I have an initiative for you, a challenge, I should say. I want you to go and seek in your heart. Think of someone you saw that either the media portrayed to you or you saw on social media where they were portrayed in this terrible light, like you do not like them, and ask God how to bless them, how to pray for them, how to love them. If you're a Christian, you've been set apart. You're a new creation and you're designed to operate opposite from the world. And the world is trying to convince you to destroy people's lives for fun, so you feel good. But that's not what we're called to. We're called to love and care for people and bless our enemies. Hey, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Shane Gerhard. This is Wisdom Seed Wednesdays, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.